Okay guys, I'm gonna get ready to make some almond butter, sorry. I'm gonna make almond butter in the Oster Versa Blender. But first what I'm gonna do is take the almonds I bought, which are raw almonds. The dry roasted almonds at the bulk store I went to were salted, so I didn't want that. So I bought raw almonds, and I'm gonna soak these for several hours, and then I'm actually going to roast them myself on a low heat before I actually continue the process of trying to make them into almond butter. So just add your water. And let them sit for several hours. Overnight, probably, because, whatever it needs to be done. At least, I would say 7 hours, or overnight, and then once they've soaked, we're going to roast them, and then we're going to make our own almond butter. Stay tuned for the next part. Okay, my almonds have been soaking all night, and I had more than this, but I took off 1 cup of the almonds because I'm going to use that to make almond milk. I have my oven set to 350, and I'm going to roast these for, I think 10 to 12 minutes. I've read you should roast them until you smell a nutty flavor. Just putting them on my non-stick pan here. I could put parchment paper down, but I won't because it's a non-stick pan. We'll see how that goes. Hope I don't regret that. In fact, I'm just going to do this. Okay, so it's awesome. It's giving me enough room to space them all out, so that 1 cup I've held back for almond milk is perfect. And then I'm going to use this. Once they're roasted, I'm going to cool them for about an hour and make almond butter. Okay, so I'm just going to put them into the oven, and I'll see you guys when the next step of this is ready. I am going to sprinkle just a little bit of sea salt on them. Just a little, really. There we go. Alright, now into the oven they go. Alright, I am ready to make my almond butter. So I have the almonds that have all been roasted. I'm just going to put them in the machine. Looks like I have about 2 cups, and I saved a cup to make some almond milk. So this is not bad. I spent just about $5 for all the almonds I got. So there's 2 cups here, and there's 1 cup left over for almond milk, and they were on sale. So it's a pretty good deal. Can't beat that. Alright, so now there goes my lid. Let me just make sure you guys can see that well. I'm going to press the dips and spread settings in. Okay. Okay, so I think that was 1 cycle, so maybe I'm just going to do it manually and put it up to high. just gonna stop it for a minute, maybe open it up and see. It smells good. I'm gonna move that out of the way a little bit. Just it's getting thicker down at the blades, but some of the stuff at the top is not seeming to push down so well. So let's try again. Okay. Thick at the bottom, just not. It's kind of got a little vortex trap almost down there. So let me try to fix that and start over, or start again. All right, I've moved stuff around a little bit with the spatula. I think there was maybe some cavitation. Maybe it's too high. Okay, I'm going to mix up a little bit more. The machine's really hot. You can probably see some of that steam coming out. So definitely hot. Just getting kind of stuck around the blades, it seems. So I'm kind of guessing that this might be a job done a little bit more easily in the Blendtex twister jar. That said, you know what? It's not the worst deal ever. Just requires a bit more work. Okay. There we go. And let me try the the dips and spread setting again. Stopping because it just seems to keep getting compacted around the blade, but I'm gonna, hopefully this next time will be the trick. So this is the consistency right now, really crumbly. And I mean, I think it should be able to be done, but perhaps I have to add a little bit of oil. Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time before I try adding any oil. Let's do that. Let's give it a fair shot. Thick at the bottom, not seeming to have, I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's just very tough. I don't know if, I mean, I think they roasted long enough. I actually roasted them longer than the 12 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil and see if that helps at all. Trying to mix the coconut oil in there, and possibly I'll add just a bit more. I don't want this video to run out before I get this made. Okay, let's try again. Actually, the parts that have the coconut oil seem like almond butter. So maybe it is missing some oil in there. That's an interesting, okay, here we go. Okay, the one thing it seems to have done is perform a little bit better with some of the coconut oil, because it's almost like it's a complete consistency of almond butter without the oil. So I'm going to add even a bit more coconut oil to it and try to mix it up. It was coming out a little bit better. So there we go. Coconut oil is healthy for you. I love it. And yeah, as I'm even adding the oil, it's almost like when you're mixing something together and it just needs something to just liquefy it. The oil is actually seeming to provide that liquid that it needs to move from being a thick powdered consistency. I think it possibly even would be good like this, but I'm going to give it another whirl. See, I mean, I'm getting almond butter there, see? This should do it. I'll do dips and spreads. Okay, I've added even more coconut oil, and I'm just going to give it another go. It's actually looking pretty smooth, but it wasn't feeling very smooth. It was feeling as though it didn't have enough oil in it. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, finally it's spinning around and appears to be smooth. Definitely is looking a lot smoother. And I think I've succeeded. So I don't know if the issue is that I tried to roast my my almonds, and I should have bought them dry roasted already, or if almonds just in general are harder to blend and make into almond butter. Oops. Okay, there we go. That's the almond butter. Let me just try it. Okay, now, yeah, definitely smooth now. There we go. Oh, okay. That's it. Nice and smooth. Okay, as I was saying, you can definitely see that it's smoother now. It's smooth. This is almond butter. It's a nice consistency. You see that? There you go. Has a hint of coconut flavor to it. Yeah. But not overpowering. I mean, this is almond butter. So there you go. Now all I have to do is get it out of there and into a container. And so it succeeded. But I did need to add some oil, and it's either because I dry roasted them myself, or, you know, I don't know. Looking forward to trying that with the twister jar when I get it as well, and I'll do a video of that. Thanks for watching, and tune in to the next videos.